my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different. Still you stay 'cause you feel something.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm giving you a peek into our homeschool routine. Now, no 2 days are alike in our homeschool. On this particular day, we had nothing else going on outside our home, which is rare. So this is simply one example of a homeschool day of ours. This video is also part of a collaboration hosted by Daveen from Calm in the Chaos Homeschool and Shauna from Homegrown Homeschool. So if you're interested in seeing some routines from other homeschool moms, check out the playlist, which I'll link in the description below. Typically in the morning, my older 3 kids wake up at different times, eat breakfast, and then start their independent work. This morning, my oldest son and one of my daughters finished most of their independent work before I even came downstairs. They tend to be early risers, and I'm lucky that they're really motivated to get their work done early. When I come downstairs, I'll grab some breakfast if I'm hungry, and then hop onto Homeschool Planet to see what's been done so far and what the rest of our game plan needs to be for that day. Once I do that, I'll look over any completed work, typically language arts or science for my son, and sometimes my kids will need help with either a math lesson or logging into BJU Press for an assessment, so this is the time I usually help them with those types of things. Next, I'll check in on the chore charts. They've each got a morning chore and then another chore in the afternoon. These are the charts I made. I laminated them so we can use dry erase markers on them, but sometimes my kids forget to mark them off. So I like to check them to make sure their chores are getting done, and they also know that chores need to be completed before they can have electronics later on. My oldest son is on dishwasher duty today, and Oliver has started helping with a few chores here and there. He likes to empty the silverware from the dishwasher since it's pretty easy for him to reach and put away right now.
We fly around like paper planes. They never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are.
My girls just started 6th grade math and CPC math, and something new I did this time around is print out all the weekly revision sets they had online, and I had them bound in this little notebook. I love that CPC Math offers this weekly spiral review option, but I much prefer having my kids do these on paper rather than online, so I decided to print them all out at once so we have them ready to go. All right, one of my daughters is now finishing up some lessons. She tends to sleep in a little bit later, so the others get some free time while she finishes her work. And while she does that, I take about 20 to 30 minutes to work with my kindergartner on his lesson from My Father's World, God's Story from A to Z. Each day we add a number to our 100 chart and add another straw to our cup. When we have 10 straws, we bundle them up because we'll be working on number sense and place value and things like that as we go. We also talk about our calendar, so the number and day of the week, what day was yesterday, what day will tomorrow be, things like that. And then we also take random breaks because, you know, he's a kindergarten boy. Each day of the week, what we work on is slightly different with this curriculum. Today, we decided to read through his new Awana book, and then we worked on writing L's and drawing pictures of things that started with the L sound because that's what we focused on this week. Okay, we just finished up my Father's World kindergarten and my daughter finished her independent work. She is going to do her chores right now. Typically, we would spend about 30 minutes on science around this time for my girls and kindergartner, but I only have us doing science 2 days a week, and today is not one of those days. So I'm just reviewing Homeschool Planet, kind of taking note of what we still need to do and making a mental plan of how I want to finish everything today. Then I'll put everything away that we're done using, and since we don't have science to do today, I told my kids that they can have a 30-minute break to play some computer games with their friends while I do a few chores around the house. Yes, my kids love computer games. My husband and my kids are all gamers. I am not, but I will say that I think we found a very good balance between games and other things that we're involved in. They have a few friends that we allow them to play with, which is what they're getting to do while I clean for 30 minutes. So as far as cleaning goes, you saw the chore charts for my kids. I have got them on a better routine than I have myself on most days. I do what I can. I'm trying to be better about cleaning our floors. With our German Shepherd, we get a lot of dog hair on the floors, so that's something that needs to be done daily. Today, my goal is to vacuum, dust our bedroom, and clean our bathroom, so we'll see how much I can get done in 30 minutes. I have two main strategies for cleaning. First is that I like to have a list of things I want to make sure I have done weekly. Then, when I have little pockets of time, even if it's just one 15-minute chunk a day, if I'm intentional, I can usually knock something out. I go through periods where I'm really good about this and periods where I'm a bit more lazy. The second strategy is to invite people over to our house for play dates or dinner because it's truly amazing what you can accomplish in the 30 minutes to an hour before someone is supposed to come over to your house. This strategy is probably my favorite, but I am trying to get better about doing the little tasks I should be doing each week to keep our house clean and tidy. Because honestly, it just feels so much better to me. I feel that I have more peace and can be more focused. We are in this space a lot during the week, so it's important that we take care of it, I think. I have to remind myself, though, to be intentional with my time during the day. And once I get going, I really appreciate using my cleaning time to regroup, pray, or listen to a podcast or music or something. Okay, our 30 minutes are up. I didn't finish our entire bathroom, but I will get to that later this afternoon. Now we are moving on to Latin. I've been teaching Latin using Memoria Press to our homeschool co-op for about 4 years now. And this year we're actually meeting at our house once a week for the lesson, which has been a lot of fun. See, there's my reason to keep the house clean right there. But we've got 2 pages in our workbook to do today. We're going to knock it out before lunch, and I have my own workbook. I actually do the homework with my kids because even though I'm teaching this curriculum, I am very much learning as I go with the kids. So it's a great curriculum and we're really enjoying using it. We're doing pretty well with our schedule today and it's lunchtime. So I'm going to check out the lunch menu I made and see what's planned for today. This lunch menu has been my favorite addition to our homeschool this year. It's nothing fancy by any means, but the kids love it. I didn't realize this would be a result of making a lunch menu, but it's given us a good kind of backbone for our lunch routine this year, and it's taken some of my mental load away from having to think about lunchtime each day. The kids also love to help prep the meal. World Watch News is, of course, a staple for us each day during lunch, and while this is running, I'll take some time to pull out books and materials and set up for what we're doing after lunch. We kind of use our lunchtime as our morning basket time, if that makes sense. And so after World Watch News, we'll do read aloud, hymn study some days, maybe some apologetics. It depends on the day.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
After lunch is when my older 3 kids and I do My Father's World Creation to the Greeks, which involves history, Bible, and Bible memory, sometimes a little art and music, and we've also been learning Greek root words and related vocabulary. For the most part, we've been getting this curriculum done in 4 days each week, and that free 5th day will kind of move around depending on what else we have going on that week. Oh, and we also make sure to practice our math facts each day. This came with our curriculum last year, and I will set a timer for 5 minutes for my kids to work on these fast fact sheets. They keep track of how much they do and see if they can keep improving each week. The final thing we need to do today for school, my son is using Essentials in Writing, and the scoring service just opened up for the year. So I need to show him how to access it, how to format a paragraph he wrote for submission, and then how to submit it to be scored by one of their evaluators. This is our first time using this, so we'll see how it goes. Well, you guys, that's a wrap. It's about 3:00 p.m. and we are done with school for the day. I'm hopping on my computer to actually plan out next week on Homeschool Planet, making sure to check my kids' work on CTC Math, get new lessons entered, and see, if we have any and all supplies that we need. And now is also the time I'll head to the basement to get a workout in. This is a must for me. I try to squeeze in an intentional workout at least 5 days a week. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us today as we homeschooled. Our routine is anything but perfect, but it's perfect for us, which is the beauty of homeschooling. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to check out the playlist to watch a few other wonderful homeschool moms share their schedules and routines. Thanks so much for watching.